welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, that's good. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on. Like I mentioned earlier, I got the A-OK on the artwork placement stuff, like the final sign off with the artists. So I got that uploaded to the vinyl plant. And so they're going to hopefully start the order process going for vinyl, because vinyl takes a long time to get created. And so I'm looking to hopefully have it by March. And so that we can go ahead and get that out there. But along with that, the artists also want to release a 12-inch, like the full project. So I'm going to help them with that as well. So I was just going through the process that I did for the 7-inch, and then so I need some more information from them for the 12-inch vinyl. And so hopefully maybe get that back. They're in a different time zone, so I'm not sure what time it is there, but so maybe we'll get it back and then we can get the process going, because with vinyl, at least the place we're going with, I've done other vinyl with them before previously, like last year, so had a good experience. We're gonna go ahead again, and people like the quality of the vinyl, so we're gonna do it again. And I have to fill out a quote first, and then they will email me back, and then I approve the quote, make sure everything is the way it should be, and then I approve it, and then they because the quote has how much everything is and what the deposit is, and then depending on the method of payment, like they may need to send me a link to go to someplace to do the deposit. And then once I get that, then I get access to a portal to where then I fill out another form with some information and like the track listing and everything. And then I'm able to like upload the different assets, like the audio files and like the artwork. And then, so that's kind of like what I was getting done today. So got that done for the 7-inch record. Going to start all over again for the 12-inch record probably this week. So yeah, so we're getting stuff done. Feeling good. I did some post-radio promo stuff. Neither here nor there. These are the type of things that I get done during untilit.works, because my week gets kind of like busy. And so I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And so by being able to set aside this time to do untilit.works, it allows me time to be able to just sit down and get these things done. And untilit.works consists of ciphers. And a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there's sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these, where I'll pop up on the website in a video to remind you to take a break and get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Either way, the whole point is to let your mind relax and not think about the thing you were just focusing on. Now, like I mentioned, I'll pop up on the website in the video player. If you ever come to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio, and that's why the notice there is saying maybe click play to start the stream. Below that, next to the reminder that you may need to click play to start a stream, there's an open closed caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you're to click that button, a space will open up next to the video, and hopefully the words I'm saying are transcribed accurately and placed in that space. Cool. Then there's 2 buttons. Don't worry about them. I'll fix them at some point. They're broken. There's a countdown timer, counting when the next work session will start. And then if you'd like to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can do that there with the link that is there. All right, cool. So that is basically the break session. Let me show you all what the work session looks like. All right, so now in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Now, I have an upcoming work trip, and so I think I'm leaving during the week, if I remember correctly. I have to look back. So I might be, so next Sunday, I should be here. The following Sunday, maybe, because I think I leave during the week. But then I know the following week, I won't be, the third week, because I think I'm flying back then. So yeah, so just, for your own, whatchamacallit. So check out, subscribe for all the latest updates. All right, over on the left-hand side, we have an audio player. So if you want to listen to some tunes while you're working on what we're working on, you can do that there. Towards the center, there's the do section where it says add a task. You put in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list of messages. If you click the text of a task, you can edit it. If you want to delete it, you can click the the X box. If you want to mark it complete, you can click the check box. I'll then send it to the done section. So if you click the header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. Click the Twitter icon. It'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab, and it'll pre-populate a tweet listing out all the things you got completed. So for me, it's like a nice visual way of showing that, I got some stuff done, feeling good going to the week. If I don't get anything else done, at least I know I made some progress in these side ventures that I have. All right, then over in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer, counting when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. Now, view tutorials. If you want to feel productive, but you don't necessarily have a thing that you've been meaning to work on, but you heard web development sounds cool and you don't know where to start, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs, at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So those are there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're looking for some cool projects, like a tutorial that you can go ahead, follow from beginning to end up with a web application, and during that process, get your creative mind juices going to where you can like extend that project or maybe create something brand new. I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are to look over tutorials. And so the 3 tutorials are, one is where you complete the tutorial, you end up with an input box and a call button for your web application. You put your real world phone number in the input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one where it's the opposite, where you get a virtual number. You link it to the application you create following that tutorial. From your real world phone, you can call that virtual number and be able to answer in that web application and have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one where like 2 users like log into an application and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So I think it's some cool stuff. You can check it out there. Let me know what you think. All right. Yeah. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. Don't worry about the highlight. That's part of the stuff that's broken. I will get to that at some point. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. Is a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on you can create a Hako, which is a room that people can then join the room. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with a feedback and or solution on a thing that you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to request to join the room. I also added this filter by keyword list. So if there's a specific subject that you're looking for, you can check it out, see if it's in the list here, and narrow down different Hakos by that keyword. If you click Create a Hako, you're presented with this form. Put a title and 3 keywords. You click Create, it'll generate a unique URL that you can then copy and or click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. We've got the title here at the top. Over on the right-hand side, we have the leave button. So, leave the Hako. You can open the menu for some more options. We got a text chat here to the right that we'll come back and talk about. On the left is a countdown timer. Below that is counting down when the next break session happens. Again, that's 15 minutes after the hour. Under that, you can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're going to be requesting to join your room, so they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to, again, open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they're logged in with, to check out their profile to see where they'd like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen, because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get the help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. I think by being able to share your screen and showing others what you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context for them to be able to get you that help and or feedback because they can see what you're seeing. Now, the way you communicate the Hako, like I mentioned, there's a text chat here. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. Now I have the opposite available to where if you're not looking at the Hako and you still want to follow along, you can enable text to speech. So then any messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And that way you can still follow along without having to actually look at the Hako. All right. So now, again, you can check out all the different Hakos that I've created. And that is that. Cool. Let me get y'all back to work because, again, I got a bunch of stuff I want to get done. I want to add transactional emails to my application, one of my applications, to start off to test it out first. But I think I could test it out with just the account now, but then I want to have my own email domain that it would come from. And so I think I need to set that up also with my domain registrar, and so that it points so that this service, the email sending service, will point to that so that it's all legit and everything. So it's like a whole thing. So we'll see. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to do that. And but I'm gonna send you all off with some traveling music. Whatever you're working on, I hope you make some progress. Till then, I wish you much productivity. And right now, this is Anthony Cruz, aka A Butter. The track's called Thank You. Thank you for hanging out, and see you around. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say thank you for being there. When a brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there. And I feel like, yeah. And everybody says, yeah. We spread love like, yeah. I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say